And I've told my story that my mother died when I was 2 years old, and so I would be in that category of people that oftentimes say, "Well, I never knew anything different." So it's not really a loss because I never knew anything different, and that's just not true. Like there is a loss, or there's a loss by comparison, or there's a loss by curiosity and kind of wondering what things would be like. And I don't remember like grieving that my mom died. I remember telling everybody my mom died. Like it was like I was a little kid and I'd introduce myself. My name's Sean. My mom died, and 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 then you sort of get used to things, or my dad remarried and grew up, and then when I was in college, my dad and my stepmom got divorced, and that's really when like my addictions became active. So sometimes there's just like stuff in the soil, and we all can withstand so much trauma and loss in our life, but when we have like our bucket's almost all the way full, then like the next thing happens and it kind of puts us over the edge. And so my own addiction sort of really took off when after that loss, when my parents split up. And again, like, oh, it didn't affect me, I was already in college and I'm a high achiever. But if I look back, there's like signs of grief. And for me, it would be manifest. Like I used to get so angry at people whose parents took care of them well.
Mm.
And I remember like some West Point classmate, and he went home and his mom took him to the mall and they bought new clothes. And he was telling me this like it was normal. And I remember thinking to myself, like, what the hell? Like, can't you buy your own clothes? What's wrong with you? And I was just like super angry at him. And really like I'm just sad that I didn't have that experience. And so sometimes like when we compare ourselves with others, like then we start to grieve what we don't have. But it's easier to be angry than hurt.
Mm.
And rather than connecting with, oh wait, this was a loss for me, we connect with like, I'm just angry at everybody that has that thing.
Yeah.
Um Sort of like vandalism, like where like that thing is beautiful, which reminds me that I'm not beautiful, so I'm going to destroy it because beautiful things hurt. And because beautiful things shine a light on like whatever needs healing in our life. And so there's an invitation to heal.